Welcome to Getting Started with xSky by Julie Wolf. The first thing you want to do is load your xSky. Well, you probably need to attach xSky when you first get it, or this is also true for an upgrade. So you will click Attach to Skype. Now, the next thing you do is you might see your Skype flash down at the bottom. You might even see the yellow banner in the background. Okay, so here is xSky.exe wants to use Skype, and here's where you allow access. Now, I have another video that troubleshoots if that's not normal. We'll cover that. If that doesn't work, then there are other ways of doing it. xSky has successfully attached itself to Skype. Now we'll demonstrate loading contacts. And today we will review, to conclude, we'll review the settings. Okay. Let's just go right to settings. This is the first thing you want to do when you get your xSky is do your settings. So again, this is the xSky menu. Click on that and go down to settings. Okay, so this is the xSky settings, and some of these things will default as checked. Synchronize xSky contact list with Skype. You probably want to keep that there. If enabled, xSky will update its contact list whenever a contact update occurs in Skype, such as a contact deletion, online status changes, etc. So yeah, synchronizing is probably, I would leave that alone. This seems like a good idea to me. Load contacts on startup login. So you won't have to go through that loading contacts. It will automatically do it for you. Automatically loads contacts after successfully logging in to xSky. And then this is a good one. Enable the xSky ignore me command. We'll go over ignore commands, but this is one of them. This allows your people to opt out, and put themselves in your ignore or do not send broadcast list. So I'm going to enable that one. I think that's a pretty cool feature. And then, of course, we'll go over that. How you would use that in the ignore section, which is covered. Let's see. That will be covered later at the last session on Monday. Your 3 ways of using your ignore list. Okay, and then I actually love this. When I was the first beta tester, maybe one of 2, the other owner, Todd, and myself were the very first people that Jeff was getting suggestions from. The message that shows up at the top whenever you do something over here in xSky, there's a blue message. You saw that as I was loading contacts and attaching to Skype. That only lasts for 5 seconds normally. I like to increase mine to 15. I just read a little slower. Maybe I'm paying attention to something else on the screen and I miss it. So I like that to last for 15 minutes. Now this is a very important one, stabilization. If you want your xSky and your Skype to go faster, you move it to the left towards speed. And you can see that their recommendations for your stability setting is in the colored letters here. Very fast but unstable, may crash your xSky or Skype. If you move it over a little bit, it's slower but more stable. If you move it over to the middle, that's where they recommend it. It's a great balance, green. And then if your Skype is still not very stable, your xSky and Skype are sort of bogging down a little bit, you can always move this towards the right, towards stability. This is very slow, but really Skype friendly, very Skype friendly, memory and CPU friendly. In other words, it doesn't use up too much resources in your computer. It doesn't slow Skype down. And as you get all the way over here, you can see you can get all the way stable and very, very slow. So I'm going to set mine right to the middle. That's probably a good place to start, and then adjust it as needed. Faster, more stable. And this is a very cool feature also. Whenever someone sends you a message when your status is set to away, that would be this yellow status here. Change online status. I am on away right now. That's the orange one. Online is green. Do not disturb is red. Invisible is gray. It looks like you're offline, or you're just offline. So if you're set to away mode, and you can also make your settings put you there after inactivity of a certain period of time. You can set your Skype to automatically go to away after a certain period of time of inactivity. Anytime you're in this mode, and if you check your auto reply to enable, then you can write whatever message you want down here. I like this one. I am most likely here and not available to chat at this time. I will get to your message as soon as I am free. And then I like to get my Skype profile link. That's actually a Skype profile link. That's a hot Skype tip there for you. Skype : your username ? User info is actually a link to your Skype profile. So they can click on your Skype profile and see everything that's in it, which is a really good idea, especially if you're using attraction marketing methods with your Skype profile. Be sure to Skype me if you want more tips on Skype profile critiquing or setting that up so it's more attractive and engages people, your other Skype contacts and Skype users, to add you, join you, engage you, ask you questions, click on links in your profile. So having an attractive profile is important. But anyways, that concludes the settings and the beginning setup of your xSky. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next trainings. And remember to register at www.xSky4Skype.com. xSky4Skype.com, and we'll register you so you get the recordings as well as a lot of other bonuses. Be sure to Skype me for those bonuses, okay? All right, I'll see you at the next training, or we'll continue the training. We'll take your questions and answers. Bye for now.